Hey, Childfree besties! This is Dr. Angela L. Harris, the visionary and founder of No Bibs, Burps, Bottles, an online community where we empower, celebrate, highlight, and inspire African-American Black child-free women who are child-free by choice or circumstance. Welcome to our YouTube channel or podcast. So let's get right into it. We're going to talk about 5 mistakes that I made when becoming a child-free content creator. Mistake number 1 is believing that I can do it all myself. I just wanted to create, post, and put it out there. Many of you make it look so easy. So I was just like, I'm gonna get an Instagram, I'm gonna get a YouTube, I'm gonna get a blog, I'm gonna just do it all. And I recognized that I didn't have a plan. It's a lot being a content creator. Don't let anyone tell you different. And I was just like, I got this. This seems pretty simple. And then I realized I can't do all of this by myself. Now, when I started this, I didn't really think big in regards to I'm going to become this major influencer. To be quite honest, I didn't even really know what being a social media influencer was. I simply just wanted to share my story about being a Black woman, Black child-free woman, and wanted to connect with other child-free Black women. Mistake number 2 is not realizing sooner that I needed additional support. So as I was creating my blog, creating my YouTube channel, posting on social media, doing my podcast, there were some things that I was doing wrong. And I can see old videos like, that wasn't the best quality, that wasn't the best caption, that wasn't the best example, or even the best version of me being a child-free content creator. When I recognized my areas of growth, I realized that there are other people that I can pay or collaborate with or partner with to help me become a better version of myself, making sure that I'm growing as a content creator and not necessarily believing like, I got this. Hey, I'm stopping my own YouTube video and podcast episode to let you know about NoBibsBurpsBottles.com. That's right, stop and visit our website today. We have a bunch of awesome child-free pride merchandise made especially for you. Visit NoBibsBurpsBottles.com today. Mistake number 3 is not having a schedule. I'm like, I can post and I can post here and I can post there. No, that does not work at all. So I started off like Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, and then I did Tuesday and Thursdays, and then I said, I want to save my weekends for myself, but weekends sometimes are popping for people on social media. Let me do Saturday and Sundays. And I was all over the place, and that was not working for me as a content creator. It wasn't working for my audience who was unsure when I was posting. So after a couple of free webinars, after working with a business coach, I recognized that having a schedule as a content creator is going to work. So now I feel like I have a good schedule. I know when I'm posting, and if I have time where I want to post additional, that's all fine and dandy. But having a concrete schedule where I'm posting consistently, where I know what my content is in advance and I'm planning, is working best for me now. Mistake number 4 in being a child-free content creator: self-comparison. Woo, Lord, let me tell you, that's a whole video by itself. Social comparison can be the stealer of your joy. I respect and love so many child-free content creators out there. I have great online relationships with many, and the child-free community is growing and growing daily. However, when you are seeing other people's content, you start to say, what am I doing wrong? What do I need to do differently? And you start to really ask yourself, who am I? And so for me, I started to beat myself up a lot because I'm like, I'm not like this one and I'm not like that one. And then I realized, I don't want to be like this one. I don't want to be like that one. I want to be Dr. Angela L. Harris, the founder and visionary of No Bibs, Burps, Bottles. And I want that to be authentic to me and what I believe in, what I stand for, my creativity. And so as I support other child-free content creators. And what I mean by support, whether that's a collaboration, whether that's liking their videos, commenting on their page, I also make sure that I don't consume too much of that, because then I get lost in my own creativity. I want to admit that, because I think a lot of people go through that. No matter what you're creating, whether it's child-free, whether it's makeup, whether it's mommy stuff, there's so much great information out there on social media. And if you are trying to just stay in your lane and be authentic and true to you, you can't consume so much of other people's content. Mistake number 5 is not investing in myself. Listen, to start something, you have to build it. And by building it, you have to invest in it. You have to put time in it, put effort in it, blood, sweat, and tears in it. But you know what? You gotta put some money into it. And so when I realized the areas in which I needed some support in regards to either strengthening my entrepreneur skills, selling, strengthening my writing skills with my captions and content, just strengthening my overall business and brand, it was just important for me to invest in myself. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not putting in thousands of dollars, but I am putting in time and effort, and some of that also costs. And thank you to my team. You know who you are. My team is small. When I say that, I don't have like 80 people. It's just a few trusted people who support me, believe in what I'm doing, and really give me counsel and advice on how I can make things better. I hope listening to my 5 mistakes was helpful to you. I was vulnerable, wanted to share what I did wrong in the very beginning, and I haven't mastered anything, but I have gotten better. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for listening if you're hearing it on the podcast. And I always end by saying, womanhood is not synonymous with motherhood. Peace.